Welcome AVA players, we've got an exciting preview for you today, featuring the new demolition map, Factory. I'm Justin Inc, and I'll be showing off Factory and guiding you through its gameplay. Let's start off by examining the main pathways from the NRF and EU spawns, before diving into the actual walkthrough. As you can see on the NRF minimap, the red lines indicate the two main pathways from the NRF spawn to each bomb site. Very short routes with very simple alternative pathways branching off. Now, let's look at the EU side and focus on the two main blue lines. These are the simple pathways to each site, with the light blue lines as the alternative routes. And of course, that green line you've seen in both minimaps is the mid of the map. Here we are in the NRF spawn. If you look to the upper left, you'll see that familiar image to help you along where we are in the map. Moving on, we're going to head towards one site which should provide some interesting gameplay to both sides. As you can see, there's a ground level and an upper level. We're going to explore the upper level and let the ground level be explored for the EU side. Anyways, as you can see, this is the bomb site, but there's a wooden ceiling, and as you probably guessed, it can be destroyed, which provides some interesting strategy for both teams to take advantage of with what nades they want and how they want to play the site. That's it for now until we get to the EU side, so let's go take a look at Site 2. Now, let's go look at the NRF spawn to Site 2. Heading to Site 2 is very simple, with no other alternative pathways needed. Just up these stairs and we're going to be in the site. And, of course, if you look around, you can see there's a circular pipe here, which you can play around, or you can position yourself into the site. You provide a line of sight to the main entrances that the EU side is going to be coming in, as well as a pathway over to mid. A lot of these spots are very friendly to rifle or to scope. Scope could play here, a rifle could play here, you can crouch without being seen. A scope can play here to watch out that door, or they can also scope through this little crack here, or play a little bit more aggressively up here. And they can also position themselves over on this pipe thing here. We are going to be traveling towards Site 1, as you can see in the minimap image. We're going to traverse down these stairs that are coming up, taking a left turn and to continue on the main route. But you can see this yellow room here. That's an alternative pathway that we'll discuss later. Anyways, continuing on, we can look at the nice detail here. And we can also see our first contestable area where the NRF and EU will both fight each other. This area is pretty large. There's several spots where riflemen and scopes can sit to peg the EU or the NRF as well. To play it safe, generally just put a smoke here, and then you can run across behind this beer truck, and then you can just come along here, clear out any enemies that happen to be here, and then you can push forward, come to here, and then you can go left or you can go right. If you go left, it's an alternative pathway to this red room that lights up if anyone's in it, and then there's the right way, which takes you on the main pathway. And again, here is an alternative pathway from the NRF side, but as you can probably remember, this is the familiar ground level, which we didn't go on to, but you can see the site and how the wooden ceiling kind of encloses the site. You can also see how it gets destroyed, and how it opens the site like this. And again, here is what the other side looks like, and again, red light. This is pretty much the one side. There's tons of opportunities for nades, any kind of strategic play by NRF or EU, lots of positioning, but we'll get into more of that later. Once again, we can see that we're in the EU spawn. Now, we can see that this is the entrance to mid, while the one over there is the entrance to 2. So let's travel along this way and appreciate the detail provided that Factory has. Very good. Once we get to the stairs, we can see that to our left, entrance to mid, to the front of us is another entrance to mid, on more the NRF side, and we can see this box and this open area. So once you get to this box and open area and you head towards 2, you need to be sure there is no scope over there, because scopes can get there. And as well, this area here, riflemen can be about here or back there. One man can probably get to here if they get a good enough spawn, so make sure you're careful of that. Now, to get into the actual site, you can go through this main door. this second window. So let's open up this main door, holding the control panel open, which can be opened from both sides. The door will open, and then you can walk in. And then for the stairs, it's just as simple as airplane, just walk through, no need to crouch. Now you need to be careful that once you do come into the site, there's plenty of areas for you to be shot from. Riflemen can be playing there, scopes can be playing in the site, in this corner, or all the way back in their mid. So you need to make sure you use smokes or you have enough teammates to cover you when you get into the site here. Now, let's go check out mid from the NRF side. Now, this looks familiar as we are in the NRF spawn. We'll be coming up towards these stairs here. This is the entrance to mid for the NRF side. As you can see, it's a very cover-heavy room for NRF because, one, they need to be able to rotate to 2 here, and they also need to be able to cover from here. As well, EU is able to contest in this door that can be open, as you can see. Leads right into the EU spawn, so they need to be able to defend this area because this room is a very special room. This is the middle room where EU and NRF will clash together majority of the time. It's the center area of the map, and the reason why it's so important is because it offers a lot of benefits to either team. They can look through these windows. This is to site 1. Either team can stop whatever team from pushing or defending or camping. As well, they can flank very fast, very hard site 1 or site 2 for EU. Or the EUs can come along here, and then they can easily get control of this area and come right into 2, like directly right into 2, and just ruin the party for the NRF team. So yeah, this is why mid is so important on this map. It allows you to not only rotate fast, but it also gives you control over each site or the routes to each site. So the EUs will be coming up from here, and the first point they'll be able to see them is roughly here. Basically, scopes are going to come here, paras or any one-shot rifle. Point man will probably be able to get to here before anyone on the other team gets to there. But yeah, that mid is like a very important part of this map, and I just wanted to point that out to everyone as well. Make sure you check out all the artwork that is in this gallery. Some of it is very nice and interesting. Thanks guys for watching this content preview of the map factory. I hope you liked it. I'm eagerly waiting for the map myself. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you like the content, and make sure to like us on Facebook.